realized she had an accident.
The driver of the SUV says that she was distracted by her phone.
She hit her head on with her 5,000-pound SUV. I spent the night with her that night. I held her, cried, I kissed her, I sung to her. I just needed to have time with my girl.
Do you see this beautiful girl with this beautiful smile?
That was my daughter, and she's gone now. I cannot get her back because of a person on a cell phone.
Imagine being the driver of that vehicle. How would you feel after killing a 9-year-old child? What would you say to her mother? How would you feel telling her that the reason that you killed her daughter was because you were on your cell phone? How would you feel for the rest of your life? You may think this would never happen to you, however, if you text and drive, you're putting yourself and others in risk. According to the article Outlawing Text Messaging While Driving by Brett Schultz, 66% of drivers ages 18 to 24 admit to texting while driving. Texting while driving is extremely dangerous, especially for us inexperienced drivers. By stopping texting and driving, we can create a safer environment with fewer distractions and less accidents. Texting while driving is dangerous, distracting, and against the law. It takes away concentration from the road and increases bad driving habits. In the article, Driving Us to Distraction, David Stryer, a psychology professor at the University of Utah, states that only 2% of drivers are safely able to multitask while driving. Just like drinking and driving is against the law, texting while driving is against the law as well. In the article, The Danger of Texting by Richard S. Chang, drivers' reaction times are much worse for when they are texting than while at the legal driving limit of 0.08 percent blood alcohol content. What can you do to stop the risks of texting or stop the risk of getting in an accident while texting while driving? Don't text at all. Don't be tempted. Turn your cell phone off. Put it in the back seat. Put it somewhere that's not in reach. If that's too hard, use a designated texter. If someone's in the front seat with you, let them text back or let them read your text message aloud. In the article, Texting and 8 Other Things Not to Do While Driving by Dan Costa, drivers who text are 23 times more likely to get into an accident or cause an accident. Use a hands-free device. I feel that phones should be able to read a text message aloud to you, just like you can talk on like Bluetooth, but I feel like text messages should be read aloud and you can say what you want them to send back. By using these tips, we can create a safer environment, and they also have many benefits. There will be less accidents. In the article, Safety Group to Call for Ban on Texting While Driving by Matt Richtel, studies show that drivers who send text messages can travel more than 100 yards without looking at the road. That's the length of a football field. There will be less deaths and less tickets, and there will be less talks. I know that when I first got my license last June, my mom told me, don't text and drive, don't text and drive. And even though I don't, I still had to tell her, no, Mom, I don't. And there will be less annoying talks and nags. Take control of your cell phone. Don't let it control you. You're the only one that decides when and if you read a text message while driving. Don't let your next text be your last. Texting while driving is clearly very dangerous, and by doing it, you're taking your eyes off the road and your hands off the wheel. According to Joe Wallace, author of Drunk Driving Facts and Stats on lifetips.com, every 2 minutes a drunk driving accident seriously injures someone. That means that since texting while driving is more dangerous than drunk driving, that by the end of this class, over 90 people will be in an accident due to texting while driving. Reach out to people and let them know. Inform them of the dangers of texting while driving. And remember the video I showed previously. Don't let that be what opens your eyes. Open your eyes yourself. And finally, and most importantly, stay alive, don't text and drive.
Aww.